Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome back to the shop. Tonight's project is a rather interesting one. This barrel came in from California, and what the previous worker did was pile a bunch of solder right up here. See if we can see that better. That's better. Piled a bunch of solder right up here, and then filed the teeth into the solder. And of course, first time we came around, the pinion hit those solder teeth, and it took those out, and it took all these out next to it too. And on the other side here, he's put a piece of wire. See if I could, yeah, there you can see that. He's put a piece of wire in the place of a tooth. And of course, that doesn't last very long either. So the question is, do we try to replace these bad teeth, or do we make a new wheel? I think we're going to make a new wheel. The problem with this is that some of these barrels come in and they're soldered into the wheel, so it's made in two parts. This one is not. This one is made in one part, so that the wheel is actually part of the barrel. That means we're going to have to turn this off and turn a recess into it that we can then put the barrel back into this recess and solder it and make it whole again. So that's the project. I've already got a piece of stock here, and I've laid it out, and this circle is about 60 to 80 thou larger than what we need here, because when we cut this out, it won't be centered. It very seldom is centered, and we're going to need to put this in the lathe and turn this diameter down to this exact diameter to the top of these teeth. So that's the project. I'll go turn this out and get it ready, and then we'll come back and do some turning. Turned out, and it's the wheel is right now 2.8, and our stock is 2.8. So that's ready. Now we have to turn this completely off. So I mounted it on this arbor, and we'll go over the lathe and turn that off. Our barrel is not quite centered. It doesn't really matter if the barrel's centered when we're done. It's that the wheel is centered that's important. So we're going to go a different way here. Hold on. Getting close. Yeah. Another 10. That's good. Okay, according to our drawing, we have to go down here from here to here is 0.908. So we set there. Nine. 908. Should be coming very close to that barrel. Yeah, there we are. Now, we can't go any further than that, so we're going to have to turn the barrel around and go in from this direction. 1 minute. Okay, now we're ready to cut the actual wheel off the barrel. And to do that, we have to hold it in a different way. We can't hold it through the center anymore. So we're going to take this, it's called a step collet, a sacrificial collet, and we're going to turn this out so that that will just fit in there, and then when we tighten it down tight, this will shrink and hold that barrel just like that. So that's what we're doing next. And you do not want to have this tight, really tight, just a little bit tight, because if you tighten it down, then this will shrink, and then when you turn the diameter, it'll already be too small. So we're going to give that a try. Let me see here. You know, that's not going to work. We're going to have to go with so to do this, we're going to have to use a specially ground cutter. You can see that, and the back of it here is taken off so that it, you can't see that very well, so that it'll fit in there and still match the diameter. Let's give this a try. Because this barrel is not perfectly round, rather than try to measure it and match it up that way, I'm going to fit it a little bit at a time. You can hear the tool hitting the slots in the cutter, or in the carrot. In the collet. There we go. That should be good. Now, if we, I think that's deep enough. Now if we pull this, tighten this down, it should hold that just right. Nope. Okay, that's nice and tight now. Now we'll just tighten this up, and that will hold that very well. Whoop! Okay, now we're ready to, oops, wait a minute. Now we're ready to cut the base of the floor of the piece out, but in order to do it, we have to, when we use this, when we use this tool, it has to be relieved on this side to match the diameter that we're cutting over here. And I just did that. I just ground that down. And it's centered. We're going to go further over than we need to, so we have some metal to clean up to make it fit perfectly. This is cutting perfectly. That popped out a little bit. There it goes. So, there's the barrel, and there's the piece we just took out. We want to save this because we need to measure these holes, those 4 holes and everything. It's amazing how far off that barrel was. It'll be a lot better when we finish it up. I think we'll go to a different tool here. Try a boring tool. Yep, still we have some to go. Just a little more. Another 10. There we go. That's fine. The drawing shows the depth of the barrel at .908. So we still have a little bit to take off here. Not working very well, is it? Okay, now we've got this down to .908, which is what it should be, and we'll start working on the wheel. I mounted this the wheel in the same manner that we did before with the barrel, and now we want to cut this out 1.922. So we'll cut it undersize, of course, and then work out till we get the .815, pretty close for a first guess. .839. Back another 10. Yep. Another 10. There we go. Perfect fit. Now this guy boogered this all up here. There's no way we can fix that, but anyway. See how close we are here. Very close. I'm going to let it go at that. I'm going to do the same thing on the inside. Okay, this cinder boss wants to be 3.321. 403. That's a little hard to get into. 385. What did I say? 325. Three, 5, 7. Three, 2, 7. Excellent. Now we just have to take the rest of this that's in here out. You don't need to see all of this. I think I'll come back when I get it finished. We're down to 0.100, so we got another 5 to take out of this. I guess I measured wrong. It's only 94. So we're still going. So that finishes that up. And we got this, a nice tight fit. Now we're ready to solder that in and then cut some teeth.